Hello and welcome back to Nature Time with Nicole and Julia. I'm Julia. Since people are staying inside more right now, the Hudson Highlands Land Trust is working to bring nature to you. Today, I'm in a forested wetland in the Highlands region. Now you might know forested wetlands more by the name of swamp, but either way they're an important habitat within the Highlands region. A forested wetland is an area with wet soils. It tends to have a high water table, and it has a forested canopy like you can see behind me. That forested canopy frequently consists of red maples, alders, and other trees that grow well in wet areas. But today I'm here to tell you about a very special plant known as skunk cabbage. Skunk cabbage, also known in Latin as Symplocarpus fetidus, is a plant that you'll find in forested wetlands and along streams and rivers in the woods. It is characteristically known by large green leaves that will continue to grow as springtime continues. However, what we're going to focus on first are the flowering structures of skunk cabbage, which is one of the many things that makes it a remarkable plant. So if we look at the skunk cabbage plant in front of me, you can see the green leaves here, which are going to continue to grow and unfurl, and could be over a foot in length and 8 to 9 inches wide by the time this plant is at its full growth. However, what you see next to those green leaves are the flowering structures here. So the structure on the outside that's sort of reddish purple and green is the hood, which is a modified leaf that you can call a spathe. And this hood encapsulates the sphere of flowers that you can see, the round ball sort of in the middle there, which is the head of flowers called a spadix. And what's remarkable about this plant is that in the springtime, the temperature within the hood of this plant, so within this flowering structure, can be 20 to 35 degrees higher than the air temperature that day. This allows skunk cabbage to come up early in the springtime. You'll even notice it sometimes coming up out of the snow and ice in early to mid-March. This plant provides key early spring food for snails, slugs, caterpillars, snapping turtles, and the black bear. Black bears emerge from hibernation when it's warm enough, usually mid-March to early April, and they need a food source to recover from their long hibernation. In early spring, it can be hard to find that food source, especially if it was a small acorn year the year before. And so skunk cabbage leaves, these young leaves, provide an important food source for those black bears. When there wasn't a good acorn year that year before, skunk cabbage provides up to 99% of the black bear's diet. So if you're in a forested wetland looking for skunk cabbage or other plants, make sure you're keeping an eye out and making some noise so that you don't startle a hungry black bear on his way to his first meal. That's it for this round of Nature Time with Nicole and Julia. I hope you learned a little bit about the skunk cabbage, and stay tuned for next time.